Man, this episode is as good, maybe better, than the first. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell a friend. If you're new, check out the rest of the channel and let me know what you think. Let's dive into The Penguin, Episode 2. Episode 2 picks up right at the tail end of Episode 1. Penguin successfully pits the Maronis and Falcones against each other, and the way this narrative and the character are written is just so engrossing to watch play out on screen. He continues to play both sides, constantly passing intel back and forth between families to cause so much inner turmoil. This episode marks the beginning of an all-out gang war between these two empires. And I think the most interesting aspect of the way Oz's character is written is that his plans just keep getting fucked up, like, every time. It's hilarious watching him construct these elaborate and ingenious plans only for them to constantly just be tossed out the window. Like, he's a brilliant character, obviously. The way he navigates this world and hatches these crazy schemes, but his intelligence is just made even more evident by the way he has to think on his feet just to continuously save his own skin. The best example of that so far is towards the end of this episode, where Sophia suspects a rat in the family, and she doesn't trust Oz in the slightest. He stealthily eliminates a captured capo from the Maronis so the family can't extract any information from him, and then quickly frames Sophia's most trusted soldier without anyone realizing. It's wild. Sophia herself is a very interesting character, also brilliant in her own right as she continues to show why she should be the head of the Falcone business. The whole idea of a rat in the nest comes from her, but her uncle and his men continue to push her aside and take advantage of her because nobody in the family trusts her due to her past. And this causes her to align herself with Oz, not only because of how he manipulates her, but because the two can relate to each other as they both are kind of seen as outcasts among the soldiers, the capos, and the heads of this family. We spend some more time with Vic this episode, not as much as episode 1, but what we do get is great. He's becoming a little more confident under Oz's wing, no pun intended, and he's kind of gone from this nervous kid stuck in a shitty situation to this wide-eyed, aspiring accomplice excited to learn from Oz, and even having to be taught some valuable lessons about this world in hard ways. I also love the continued play that Oz's mom gets. It just gives this character a whole other dimension. It builds his personality and his backstory out so much more. The way he provides for her and takes care of his mom. He wants to become the king of the mountain for her. All he does is to make her proud. We even get some hints about what happened to Oz's two brothers, as he reveals this to Sophia at her brother's funeral to kind of relate to her and show some empathy. But due to the nature of this show, who actually knows if any of that is true or not? You know, he's just an extremely skillful manipulator. I mean, we've seen that so far. So, honestly, anything that Oz says, I kind of take with a grain of salt at this point. I absolutely love the trajectory that this show is on. I know we're only 2 episodes in, but what I have seen so far has just been fantastic. The narrative, the characters, they're all so intricate and engaging. The visuals, the sets, everything. I love this show so far, and I'm so excited to see more.